Have you ever wondered how much faster the Ferrari F2004 would be if it had DRS? Like it or hate it, DRS has been a successful aid in providing more passing in Formula 1, though it does somewhat artificially increase the speed of the cars by dramatically reducing the drag of the rear wing when activated in the permissible zones. The F2004 remains one of the fastest F1 cars of all time, and we know the DRS system would make it faster, but by how much? So we head over to Silverstone to test it out, and first we need to set a baseline lap. With the same setup, we can now test how effective the DRS is. With an increase of close to 13 kilometers an hour, there was definitely a gain in speed. Some may ask why it isn't the 15 to 20 kilometers an hour we see in modern F1 cars. Well, today's cars have a very large upper element, a large slot gap when the DRS is activated, and the cars are optimized to maximize DRS effect. It is unlikely to see such a boost in speed if a DRS system was retrofitted to the F2004. Regardless, it was still effective, but I suspect bigger gains would be seen by teams cranking on more downforce. Now let's see the result of that. total gain of more than 5.5 tenths, the DRS system made the F2004 significantly faster on the relatively high downforce Silverstone track. But how effective would it be on a low downforce track? We head over to Monza, where the F1 cars have their lowest downforce package and the highest top speeds. Once again, let's set a baseline lap. Nearly 363 kilometers an hour, or 225 miles per hour. You have to think with the DRS, the F2004 would be over 370. Not so fast. The reality is, during that era, the Monza wings were much smaller than we see on modern F1 cars. The smaller the rear wing, the less effective the DRS becomes. Not to mention, the DRS device would probably add some drag on its own. The truth is, the DRS on a 2004 Monza spec rear wing would probably only see a few extra kilometers an hour in top speed. The best way to utilize the DRS would be to put on a much higher downforce package. Perhaps not Spa levels of downforce, but a lot more than they had. So we actually drop top speed. A lot of that is because the DRS isn't activated until the car is already doing 336 kilometers an hour, where at the same point with the low downforce setup, it was doing 344. Also, when we crank on the rear downforce, we must also crank up the front wing angles as well. This additional drag from the front wing can't be removed when the DRS is open. With the higher downforce, the car had higher cornering speeds and was much better under braking, so we saw well over half a second drop in lap time, which is huge on a short high-speed track like Monza. In conclusion, the DRS is worth a fair amount of time, at least half a second on a qualifying lap, depending on the track. Some tracks in 2023 even have 4 DRS zones, which would be worth even more time. So if this little experiment was fun for you, hit the like button, subscribe, and thanks for watching.